are some of the events that you're having here that are going to have historically the most participants in them?
Well, everybody knows pickleball is the fastest growing activity in the world. So pickleball is definitely the biggest one we do. And then softball, as far as number of participants, because you have 15 people on a team. So softball is very, very strongly participated in. Track and field then is probably our next biggest event, where because people can do 4, 5, 6 different events between the running and the field events. It's kind of crazy to think of somebody doing the pole vault at 70, 80 years old, but they do it. High jumping, same thing. You just don't think of those kind of events. But so track and field is definitely one of our biggest events as far as time wise and events that happen. And it's just kind of fun to see the camaraderie and the challenges of it.
It is, and we're all kind of in the same boat. When we get out of bed in the morning, not every joint feels good,
right?
But we're out there trying and doing something about it.
But there are things you can do too. There's swimming, which can be competitive, or it can be I'm going to just go swim my race, and if I get in, I get in. If I don't, I don't. Then there's 8-ball pool, which is really not a lot of trauma to a body can happen generally in pools. So it's something that at any age people can do. We have bowling, which can be competitive too.
Oh, absolutely. All that stuff is.
Table tennis is another one. You think, it's kind of laid back, but it's also very serious. So again, there are things for every skill level that you want to be in. If you want to be very competitive and try and jump rope 500 times in 3 minutes, great. If you want to just go play a quick game of pool, great. In some of the communities, when they do their city games, they actually play cards. They have a card tournament. So there's something for everyone. You can find something to do.
And I just have to think that those of us who are a little more mature have an environment where we're surrounded by people like us, our age, our interests, our histories.
You relate to them.
Yeah,
yes.
We relate to each other.
Yes.
And I would think that would be, at least from my perspective, another really important part of the senior games.
Yeah, it really is, where, like you said, you're with your own kind, and they understand what you're going through, and you can commiserate over this ache and this doctor appointment or whatever. But the better part of that is when you see your kids or your grandkids are there cheering you on.
Yeah.
I know I had a lady, she goes, by goodness, my family better come because I go to all their stuff. They need to come to mine, and I've seen kids with signs cheering grandma or grandpa out on the cycling event or at a pickleball tournament, and they're yelling, "That was a good shot, good job, grandma," and they aren't doing the negative, "That was out," they aren't getting some of that. It's the positive and the excitement of the kids cheering on their grandma and grandpas is so much fun to see.